Go ahead, Vaibhav.
All right. All right. Welcome, guys. Welcome once again to our stream Olympics on Your Mind. I know, there are a lot of emotions going through in everybody's mind right now. It's been a historic day for Indian sports. A day all of us sports fans are going to remember for a long, long time. Nobody actually saw that coming, to be honest. But like I can't express right now what all of us are feeling, and we just thought we have to get on the live stream and get on with the celebration. So that's why as always I'm joined by Kapil with me, my co-host, as well as we have a very special guest with us, uh, Ramcharan. He of course is the hero that we have from today's matches, Satwik. He's Satwik's elder brother, and he's also going to join us in the celebrations. Welcome, Charan.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, great to have you, Charan, here. And just before we started, you were talking about how this feels. So maybe we can just give you the floor. Okay, how are you feeling right now?
Yeah.
No words. Tears got dried. Like voice also got over. So now
And
we
I'm
have
sure
to
you
start
must
from.
not have slept the entire night, right? What is it, morning for you there in the US?
Yeah, it's morning. It's almost
Yeah.
like 6 a.m. in the morning.
Great.
Because
And
I,
by the way, have you gotten a chance to speak to Satwik already? Like, did you get a chance to connect with him already?
no, not yet,
No,
not yet.
no.
They
It will
also
take.
it
It
will
it will like right now. Like he will get lot. He usually turn off phone. I guess like
Okay.
after game because like he will get lot of calls and everything. So they will do the next things like they do celebrations and then
Yeah,
they go for food.
but today calls for a special celebration, right? I'm sure they must be partying, dancing, enjoying.
hmm.
Party mode is on.
Yeah,
Today all the diets will be set aside, right? Yeah, the strong diets of all the athlete champions.
Okay, yeah, that's true. But like especially like with a venue like Thailand, it's always good for our players.
yeah.
Meaning like if you see like in Indian team, they do good when they have good Indian food available.
Yeah.
And
Hmm.
Shree's journey started from Thailand. I remember 2013 or 14. The first Grand Prix gold that he won was in Thailand only.
Hmm. And Thailand, mein, there's no shortage of Indians. I mean, they were complaining a little bit about lack of support, which I guess was a little bit there. But
today, maybe from the Indian embassy, they got the dole.
Oh,
uh,
nice! That is from Indian embassy. Yeah, you could hear that the dole must be some Indian fan base only.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and even in the end, we could hear even when the medal ceremony mein Bharat Mata ki Jai, Vande Mataram, it was audible even when they were on
yeah,
the podium.
yeah. Like yesterday only, I saw somewhere in the Twitter that like someone from the Indian embassy in the Thailand, they joined.
Hmm.
They for the game, so they posted in their Twitter handle. So maybe somehow somehow it all got sorted out, and
Hmm.
we got the because like we cannot match the Indonesia chance.
Yeah,
Of course,
that is
nobody
Our,
true.
can.
Indonesia is too much. I mean, you have to be the home nation. In India, we can match, but I think outside India, Indonesia as a match karna is very difficult. Yeah, but we still did a good job, and they'll feel the support when they come back, right? So वापस इंडिया में दिखेगा भी support for sure.
have to,
Hmm.
and now fans have to make it as like a habit, habit of change, habit of like okay, this is how it will, this is the pattern like how
I'm sure
we
the players themselves don't know how big a deal this is.
This is yeah.
yeah. When you see that clearly, when Indian flag is flying high, like Satvik mentioned to put
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
chest,
I saw that.
Hmm.
He
and
was.
everyone
The
are like,
salute, yeah. And that was even that was very emotional even for me. I mean, seeing the salute, I don't think I've seen salute
Hmm.
medal ceremony like that from an Indian player or an Indian team. So it was
Yeah, I
something
remember
unique.
Amit Pangal doing it for his Golden Asian Games.
Okay.
That's just one of memory.
Yeah, it was awesome. And on top of that, 3-0. So 3-0 right in the beginning. Satwik Chirag saving what? Kitna? 4 match points? Four match
Match
points.
point.
I mean, your heart must have been in the mouth there, right? On those match points.
I was like, "Arey, कुछ तो होना है." Like, if somehow, if there is any miracle, because I will one point here, like, my parents got like, TTD, what is it, like Tirupati.
Tirupati, okay. Yeah.
For Tirupati, so they have that lottery system. So my parents got that lottery system for Kalyanam, like God's place. So today only the day.
Okay.
So they at that Tirupati at the correct timings.
Oh,
so it's like I thought, I thought like if there is some miracle, like my parents are there at the like Tirupati. So like if there are any, if we link to the like connectivity to the devotion thing, like if there is any miracle or any something. So it's like I thought like 2017 kuch to hona hai re yaar. I was like, okay, then tides got changed. Okay, then fine, okay.
So they didn't watch the match. Matlab they were praying at Tirupati, right?
They were in the like so Kalyanam is like, it's like a puja kind of a thing. They didn't watch the match. So like when they came to the cottage, Srikanth was like 2-3 points away. Then only my mom called, like, we just came to the cottage and we got the cell phones and like, so what the status?
To see the celebrations and the winning moment.
2-0.
Yeah.
Acha, and by the way, Charan, if you're comfortable in Hindi, you can speak Hindi as well. Save English ki zarurat nahi. I'm not sure if you're comfortable.
Audience won't be comfortable with my break and Hindi.
No, we'll enjoy, no problem. So I mean, yeah, whatever you're comfortable, I'm just saying. इसलिए I wasn't sure कि what you're comfortable in, but दोनों चलता है यहाँ पे. But yeah, so let's check it from the top. Lakshya Sen coming back, मतलब he's had some troubles. Not troubles, but he's not been able to win a real match, except पहला match जो जीता था, except for the first match. So, and previous 2 matches, the second game was a little demoralizing. Today also the first game started a little weak, but had to do, I guess, with the conditions, right? The drift was huge, and
Yeah, one thing from the commentator's point of view, like they have to do it like a cricket thing. Like they have to do like what are the drift conditions and what are the playing conditions, because so many people, even audience doesn't know like how to enjoy the match. Like if they know those factors, then they'll say, Are, why he is not hitting smash? Why he is not like doing blocks? Because there are few factors that commentators should have to mention. Okay, it is the thing, like if they lift, it will go back. So they're playing in this zone, so that like people will get more connected to the game than simply thinking, or why they are not hitting smash. Is the shuttle is slow, or is the stadium is slow? The conditions, just like cricket, like we cannot hit in when the ball is seaming, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
I think I agree to that, and we also need some fresh breath of commentators in badminton. We are so done with Steen and Gill, because we've been listening to them for years, but I don't think they bring a lot of tactical analysis on the table, and especially for Steen, like today also he kept on fanboying over the Indonesians throughout the match, right?
Yeah, because
and still you're going gaga over Indonesians. I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, on paper, like, see, here, like India and Indonesia, so we both came as a favorites, like both teams. At the end, only one will win. How can he handle to Indonesia? And if you want to handle it to Indonesia, like let's compare on the paper. On paper, top, like we are favorites. And
but
they mentioned their top 3 men's doubles team of this Thomas Cup, and Satwik Chirag, who were the only team unbeaten in the entire knockout, did not find a mention.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's
But
ridiculous, right?
that
at the,
happened.
at
I
the
didn't see that. End mein hua kya? I didn't see that.
end, like the real
Yeah,
MVP will give to the mandible pair. So somehow, but like again, like we need fresh blood and fresh tactics. Like,
anyways,
So
like
that's okay.
when we were down 3 match points, and like I have been vocal about it. So many people, Kapil, everyone has been vocal about it. There have been so many matches this year when Satwik and Chirag, they have been on in a winning position, but somehow they have not been able to win those matches, and in fact have faced the losses. But
mm,
today they faced actually the opposite situation. So what were you thinking then? Because for me, honestly, I thought that we are done. The
yeah.
first match point, I thought we are done with this match, but they actually turned it around with a great composure, I would say.
But like I will see this as a part of it, like a transition. So I say like why we are missing, why we are in previous matches, why we didn't convert those like close points, like 18 all, like lead in the like 2016. The reason is that it's of past bad habits. So I mean to say, like now these guys are trying different variations in the game.
Uh,
So come with like, okay, we'll play lift, and when it comes to the crunch situation, they rush to the points.
Also,
So
Charan, probably Bo was not there with them during those matches, if
previous
I'm not wrong.
previous both just appointed before this. What is
Yeah,
it? Philippines, the badminton Asian championship.
exactly.
Yeah. So like, so it's just like muscle memory. So they are like, okay, they are getting those points up to the 20 because they were strict to the plan. Like, okay, we lift, we don't rush, and points will come. But like,
Nobody was there
and
to direct them as such.
like couple of points, then that's it. Like again, it's it's muscle memory, and like we'll get nervous. But one more thing, like if there are few players who like to handle pressure, I will say it is Satwik. If you see from his journey, he's the one like who likes to soak the pressure. Like he's the one like he delivers the like impossible, like those flick serves, and it is very easy to say from like from the audience point of view. But like the players, there are so many players. There are so many players who played at that level. Like no one dared to do the flicker at those crunch moments, right? So they practice a lot. Like those are the different type of tactics. Even if you see the first game against Germany, and there is Sidel, like the tall guy, he's playing very beautiful at the net, and there is a front drift at the court, like at the top of the net. So they did lot of flickers. So they didn't give the chance to Sidel to settle up. So those are the different tactics. Now they are trying for the more variations. And even if you see like after first set, first set Chirag played a rush game towards Kevin. Like we cannot win the game against Kevin when we play rush. Only thing is like we have to simply place the shuttle just above the Kevin. Kevin ko, like if you field him pace, he will give it us back in like 2 times or 3 times. That like Bo keep on telling, okay, dude, don't do that, and then they change the tactics. And also, if you see, the Chirag has improved his cross blocks and all those things. Those are
Yeah, yeah,
the
he has
those
changed
are
his.
the things, because Chirag every time like he's very good at like drive defense, but this time the variation and everything. So I see this is like a transition phase, and this will they will get used to it if they get more practice. Since Bo is there, and yeah, I think like within like 1 to 3 months, they will know like, okay, what game we have to play.
I think Chirag's serve is also relatively new, right? Where he moves a little bit here and there as to where he's gonna serve.
That is there, but like luckily here at this tournament, no one gave the like service fault.
They were not giving, yeah.
But like
And
Chirag, yeah, who is like evolving more, like for serves because Satwik is doing the spin serve, Satwik is already doing the flick serves, Satwik is doing the cross serves. For Chirag, if you see like if you are analyst, if you can easily track, okay, Chirag he will do for the T. He doesn't do the back serve, but it's working. So since right now he's just improving variation in his games, and it's hugely paying off for the pair. And right now, if you see Satwik is playing more in the front, giving opening to the Chirag. So the transition is happening, and they will take away like however they want to play.
Yeah, the front part is right. I mean, Chirag's backcourt play, I remember, I mean, it's the massive difference, right? From like, let's say 4-5 years ago, 3-4 years ago, it's completely
in
different.
this,
Now it's like they can rotate also. Matlab, Satvik can be in front, Satvik can be in back. Both can smash from the back as well. So they're a much
yeah,
better team now.
Yeah,
yeah. Also, Satwik, like from the very beginning, Satwik has always been very confident about his game, right? He's always been, his confidence level has always been high.
yeah,
But Rag also, like earlier he was a little subdued, but he is like transformed now to a very
yeah.
confident player. He comes across as a leader on the court. So kind of
And also
great
he
improvement there as well.
stopped doing the hard smash now
Hmm.
because of the like right now everywhere the conditions they are giving slow shuttles and slow conditions. And even if we could give the like hard smash, like it's like not that much use. So that's the reason like all the cross flashes and everything, it is giving opening to the Chirag, so Chirag is finishing. So yeah, they're playing according to the like conditions. So yeah, that's what like it have to be like, because in future we have to be like more formidable, like man doubles pair, not like okay, luckily we got those points.
And
It's
I
not.
think this is the right time because
Yeah,
given the way men's double is right now, it's super competitive, and there is no
yeah,
one particular team which is dominating the other teams. It's like
yeah.
anyone right now.
And one more thing, like it should come from our practice. If you see, they did exceptionally well at the Olympics because Bo is there and Bo trained like the scenarios. He will come up with the scenarios. Bo's training. Okay, today we'll do this. Today we'll do that. But like, but after Bo's departure, like it's up to the players. Players will decide. Okay, we'll do that. And they were back to the world practices, or like I tempted like Bo's structure, but like yeah, it's like learning online courses versus like learning when you have a trainer in person. So it's a lot of difference.
Also, don't they love playing for India? Like
Yeah,
whenever
that
there is competition,
I
I just did like
don't know the preparation. Like there is like what you say, like local festival in Namlapuram. So Satwik ordered his friend to collect this what is a celebration, like we call it as like a bora. So we do the sounds, right? If you blow like a horn,
okay,
if you do this sound, so they collected everything. They collected the colorful glasses and everything. The preparation was made like 1 month back. So it's like they wait for the team event, especially Satvik. So they collect these Onyx barrels for the sound preparation, and they knew how to like prep up the players also. Because see, if you see HS Pranay loves crowd. Prep up the players also, because see, if you see HS Pranay loves crowd. Prep up the players also, because
Wait.
see, if you see
Yeah. Go ahead. Echo आ रहा था थोड़ा. Just a problem. Go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, so Pranay loves crowd, and so like the chance of HSP, like he
yeah.
just want to be like they all try to put him in the beast mode, and like he delivered it.
Yeah. Also, what was with Satwik's celebrations this time? Like he pointed specifically, "I'll let my racket do the talking."
Yeah. I didn't ask like I didn't get a chance to ask like "Arey, to whom you pointed." He said like, "Alright, I did Virat Kohli." And
Yeah, that was good to watch.
uh, and he said, "Arey, what are you doing?" He said, "Arey, I thought to do Surya Kumar Yadav, but suddenly Virat also came out. So then I did this and I did."
Just happens in the moment, huh? Whatever comes and we start
Yeah.
thinking, क्या हुआ पता नहीं.
Like, what you will do today? He said, "Arey, I prepared for the dance, Arabic Kuttu dance. You'll see. I'll do Kuttu and I will do this. Jukega nahi."
But he surely needs some dancing skill training.
How
Satwik.
yeah, he just his time on dancing. He tried with few trainers, but like it didn't work out. So he just want one or two steps. That's it. He asked for and he said like he will give a lot of such. I don't want this. I just want 1-2 steps. That's it.
And Chirag have brought out Saurav Ganguly 20 years back today. I mean, better body. Somebody pointed out much better body.
Kiraj,
Oh, okay. Yes. Guys, don't worry. Just a slight problem. We'll get back in a minute. Nothing to worry. I hope you can hear me. I'm not sure if you can, but nothing to worry. तब तक सब्सक्राइब कर दो अगर सुन सकते हो तो. No problem at all. Joining back, don't worry. Worry. Admit.
hello.
Yeah, Satwik. Just that Zoom issue. I think the meeting just ended by mistake, so your video is not yet come.
Okay. Video. Okay.
I think mine is also not yet come.
Right.
Yeah, now it's there. Mine also will come here. Yeah, there it is. Vaibhav just coming on the video. Aja Vaibhav.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. What we are discussing? I lost the track.
Even I lost the track.
Yeah.
Yeah, ठीक है. Let's start again.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so we're discussing actually Satwik and Chirag celebration and the Ganguly celebration.
Yeah. Celebration. Yeah. Chirag is actually like pumped up. Like he jumped from the floor and again went down and he again jumped. Like he thought badminton court is like a trampoline.
But that was a wild celebration, huh? Seriously, I mean,
Yeah. Mad. Mad. Like he was out of like if you have the screenshots of the picture, you see like he will get scared, like his eyes are coming out as like like just like Rambo.
yeah,
Every
somebody must be worried about some injury, right? Coaches को ये सब बहुत लगता है.
yeah, but like
But ठीक है.
it's their time.
Yeah, it's like if not today, then when? That's like the point, right?
Yeah. It's like they
Also,
seriously
nobody
earned for
has
the celebration.
experience of
Yeah,
having such celebrations before.
yeah. Even Srikanth, Pranay, and everyone like those celebrations. Like this, this should go viral. This will connect to the people who love sport. Definitely.
I must say
It will go.
Shri,
There's no
because it
doubt, by the
goes.
way. But this will go viral, by the way. There is no doubt about that, right? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
in India, eventually we love to win. You get a world championship win, you get a high level proper win, whichever sport it is, whether it's badminton, whether it's wrestling, whether it's boxing. Eventually, it gets there. Yes, people might be slow to adapt, and like you said, there's also that problem, right? They don't give much tactical analysis,
Mhm.
so people take
Mhm.
time to learn the sport. But this, I think, will definitely be watershed moment. Lot more
Mhm.
people will start watching badminton after this, and especially the team events as well.
Yeah, especially team events. Now the team events will. It's a high time for PBL. If they launch just now, it's a good timing actually.
Yeah, it's a good timing to get it right. It was very fun, PBL, by the way. I think I've watched 4 matches in PBL. 4 matches live I watched in the stadium. First,
Okay,
season I went for a league match, and then I went for the final as well. And then second season also I went for the double header. But
nice.
yeah, they didn't market the second season at all. First season was jam packed. There were lines, and second season में फिर है ना वो marketing हुई नहीं. Nobody knew it's on, and it then it struggled.
Now I think like the sports 18 they are doing good,
Yeah, yeah.
especially for the wood. It's a good marketing gesture. Plus, like it takes some investment like to give free for the wood subscribers. Like whoever download the wood today, it's a free access for the badminton. It's like spreading the news to masses. Like
Yeah, yeah, and
very good.
it's
Yeah,
actually one
also
of
they
the
are
best
like
things.
just
It,
beginning, so it made a lot more sense for them
hmm.
to do it.
Yeah, see, like Sony, Sony, they also like bought those some rights, but like they didn't mark. Yeah,
But
With PBL, actually, the problem is badminton's calendar is already jam packed throughout the year, right? There
mm.
is absolutely no scope, no window left. When do you hold PBL? Especially for this year with Commonwealth Games, Asiads coming along. And
Only
next year,
only way is like at the December ending. That is the only break.
but then the association needs to prioritize. They
Yeah.
also keep on talking about focusing on the nationals where they want all the senior players to be participating in nationals. Now you can't put all the eggs in one basket, right? You have to
Yeah,
focus only on a few tournaments. So
but that
either
yeah, yeah.
you go PBL way or you go national way.
but there's a problem this year because there are a lot of tournaments, and a lot of there's also this thing because of COVID also thoda
Mm.
jam is log jam is a little higher. But they found gaps last time also, right? I mean, for
Because
example,
next year qualification will start, Olympic qualification will start, and nobody knows what's going to happen with the ranking, right?
yeah,
Who
but
is
Yeah,
going to
with the
fall where?
unfrozen.
yeah, but the qualification also starts in April, right? Generally, I think the Jan Feb period is reasonably
Yeah,
available, which is when they did it last time as well. I think it would have
Yeah,
done.
Jan
yeah.
Feb is
December Jan, December
Yeah,
Jan.
so
Like
that period is
15
there.
days. 15 days is enough.
Yeah, but
and most of them start their season in March only. So it's
Yeah.
not like, but for us Indians, if we have like a Indian, swing in January, then it becomes all the more difficult.
Mm.
but okay, even if there's, I mean, okay, if PBL comes, it's great, but the BWF events themselves are a lot of events, and I think,
Yeah.
and I think Star Sports giving up is a very good thing, because Star Sports really had stopped caring. They even despite having so many channels, so many times they didn't even show it, and Hotstar
The-
pe bhi, sometimes it would be there, sometimes it would not be there. So no marketing at all. They didn't care at all.
it's just like they're injecting everyone
Hmm.
cricket.
Yeah, in Star Sports was the kind where if you don't have rights, it's better. At least you can go and watch on the BWF
Yeah,
YouTube channel. But Star Sports, then
yeah.
you have to navigate through. So hopefully, News 18 does better. But okay. Anyways, that all is fine. So the
What
big
what do you guys think about Shree's performance
hmm,
throughout this entire Thomas Cup? Like the way he has
mind
kept
blowing,
his
huh?
composure about the matches, right? Even today, like I mean, come on, you have won Thomas Cup for your country. Now go in that celebratory mode. He's still composed. He's still keeping his calm.
And he did it in straight games today. मतलब, bro, ठीक
Yeah.
है, okay, maybe the drift chain, the commentators kept saying drift chain, drift chain. I was expecting drift का इतना बड़ा factor है. It was making such a big difference that eventually it will probably one man, it will go to the decider, like the Lakshya
third
match.
game, yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
Lakshya match, wherein Vaibhav, you're still there, kya? Or you're frozen? Yeah, there.
Yeah, I'm there.
So yeah, I thought it will probably go to the third match, but once the drift started changing and it maybe became a little more even, Shri just destroyed it. Matlab, theek hai, there were still nervy moments. We still had 18 all, 19 all. There were comebacks from Christie. End tak
I
it
think,
was.
Kapil, that's just a theory that drift is changing, or there might be an influence because of the drift. Personally, I would like to believe that even if there was a drift, Shri has a better control than most of the players out there. That he can control the shuttle in whichever drift it is.
Yeah, Vaibhav, that's fine, but the other also happened, right? So when Shri is on the better side of the court, okay, the far end, हम लोग के TV पे far end, even his couple of shuttles went out, which even he was surprised. Okay, how did it happen? So I think there was, and honestly, I don't think changing the drift is that big a deal, right? I mean, because you change the settings of the AC a little bit, and the drift will change. So it's not that it's impossible; it can happen. But yeah, it was amazing and incredible. I mean, every match kept going on, right? First, you had Lakshya.
And
Go ahead, go ahead.
and also for the semi-finals, Anders Anderson match, that is also very much
Oh
crucial.
yeah,
Because like Anderson is like a giant killer. Sometimes like for some reason he didn't show up in this tournament, but like Anderson is like very very good player. Like he's like same like Srikanth. Like they are
Exactly.
Yeah.
like
Same like Srikanth, right?
yeah. There
Yeah.
were comments. I think it was Vinayak who said it's like
Vinayak, right?
it's between India's Anderson versus Denmark Shrikant,
Srikanth, yeah.
something like that.
That's so true actually. Like, but like it's very easy to say like okay, on paper you are good and you will win, but like having that like HS Pranay mentioned, like everyone did for the team. Everyone did for the team. Like the team bond and team unity. It's very good.
Yeah, everyone contributed.
Also,
right?
I must admit that I had underestimated Pranoy to a great deal, and huge shout out to him for stepping up and showing in both those matches, despite getting despite falling down, almost injuring his ankle. The way he got back and kept his composure, like the way he controlled the game after losing that first game against Gemke, I think I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, and it took
Yeah.
both the deciders pretty easy. Yeah? It wasn't even like 21-11, 21-19, 21-18. Both deciders, what 12-13? The entire team just waiting. Okay, match point is there. We have 8-9 match points. It's gonna happen. HSP was incredible. Absolutely
But
incredible.
but here like we also should give credit to the PBL because like we had that habit of like playing in the crunch situation during PBL times. There are like so many stages like Pranay delivered it for Delhi smashes, especially when there is like in PBL there is one extra match called like crucial tie or something. There is one name for that, like a trump match. Like if you win if you win that match, you will get 2 points. If you lose that match, you will get minus. Like one season, like everyone like kept on putting the trump card on like Pranay. I think like I got that feeling initially like Pranay is very best suited for the third single. It's it's for the better of India actually. Even like one or two places which like if Lakshya was in second, Srikanth was in first, I don't think like okay, it's like 70-30 difference. But like Pranay sitting on third singles is a huge plus for our team. And also like how many of you know like Pranay is not 100% fit today. I think like everyone might know that like he was holding there. So it's
My
three.
main concern for Prannoy was because, like, even though he has a high potential and he can beat anyone on a given day, I have seen that during some of the pressure situations, especially during 2016 Olympic qualification period, I remember he had a very
Mhm.
easy way out, and if he wanted, he could have qualified. But I
Okay.
again don't remember exactly if it was because of some underlying injury or what. But he lost a couple of matches in Indian tournaments only to a unseeded player, which because and there were other instances also wherever wherever the pressure got increased, there was a slight dip in his performance despite all the talent, right? So that is where
Okay.
my concern was coming from,
Yeah.
whether he'll be able to
Yeah.
handle that last rubber.
In my point of view, like Pranay always delivers in team events like badminton Asian Championship or so. And especially for coming to regular BWF events, like Pranay body has like lot of issues. Like if he plays one good game, next game like he will have some issues. But luckily this time like everything is sorted out. Like so he's in the zone. Like the good thing is like everyone are in hunger and everyone are in the zone.
Yeah,
So
Yeah, I mean,
that is very
yeah, with Pranoy, I mean,
yeah.
there's
absolutely.
always the question, right? Whether it's he's had a really up and down career, right? I mean, there was this
Yeah.
one tournament where I think he beat like two, three top players like Chen Long and
Beating
Lindan,
Chandong,
Mm.
Chelsea Satwik,
and
yeah.
then Shrikant went and won the
Yeah.
Super Series, and people,
Indonesia
Yeah.
Open.
In Indonesia Open.
yeah, and people keep
He
asking.
cleared all the route for Srikanth. In
Exactly, it
other
was
words,
like just cleared everything and then jao aage. It's like the security guard, right, who clears everything for the VIP. Okay, go ahead. But people wonder if whether it's a physical problem or whether it's a mental problem. I think it's more physical only, right? Because he
yeah,
keeps struggling with the
more physical.
injuries.
Yeah, more physical. Like he did like law. He's putting a lot of effort on understanding his own body. Even if you see there is one white color patch here for the
Yeah,
pranay,
yeah,
so
Ah,
he's taking the analysis, lot of analysis. Like he's studying his body carefully. Yeah, so some people will don't care. Like okay, there is something and they will play, but it's up to the players. Like
yeah.
how
That's
good
actually
you
good
think.
to see people like Indian sports person are taking
mm,
this
Yeah,
sports science more
yeah,
seriously. Like they're
true.
tracking all their metabolism,
yeah.
blood
Yeah,
sugar levels, whatever it is.
Acha, I
yeah.
was
So that
wondering what that is, huh? By the way, I didn't know.
so
Okay,
that
that's
he
very.
keeps on posting. If you'll go to his handle,
Eh,
he keeps on posting that he was able to monitor his blood sugar level because of that patch he wears.
Hmm.
I think it's from Ultra Human, some company
yeah,
who
Okay,
sponsors him now.
okay.
yeah. He did he did very like couple of sessions with some of the US sports scientists or like what you say like yeah sports
Sports scientist, yeah,
analyst or
that's okay.
person.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
By the way, Kapil,
So
I think we have a lot of Indonesian fans as well watching us. I can see from some of the comments that are there in the live chat.
Mm-hmm.
So, and they have been congratulating
and
us. Yeah.
I don't know like but to be honest, all the Indonesians are like the people who I know that okay today I played one tournament and like all the Indonesian players like who came to us and they said like okay this time for India okay we already won 14 times so like true badminton fans true badminton fans they want us to win because they knew like okay it's not like we are obsessed with like badminton is only for Indonesia it's like just with the social media thing like everyone will post there but like see how our Indonesian coaches like our sparring coaches and everyone
Yeah.
we are like
Yeah,
We've
we,
always had
we
a
are
great connection with them.
we are like hand on hand with Indonesia
yeah, and Indonesian fandom for badminton is just at a different level, right? I mean,
yeah
Aspirational, actually.
yeah, yeah. Especially, I mean, if you noticed in the Asian Games, I remember the Asian Games which happened in Indonesia. You had all these
Uh,
sports, and okay, there are people cheering on all these sports, but you go to the badminton stadium, and the noise level is like through the roof. It's like entire fandom is just in badminton only. Other sports are just there.
Kapil, it should be on our checklist that one day
इंडोनेशिया में मैच देखेंगे.
live Istora Stadium जाके you have to
Jakarta.
watch the match.
Jakarta, yes, Jakarta match definitely. Hopefully, India versus Indonesia only.
Istora Stadium it is, right?
Istora. Yeah, Istora.
Okay. And by the way, I saw one question as well. Just any comment about Kevin and Ehsan combining and not Ehsan and Setyavan? I mean, it worked out for them so far, but commentators were saying they were struggling a bit. Maybe it would have been better if they just went with Ehsan and Setyavan. I don't know. I think Kevin you can't keep out, right?
Yeah, that's the reason. That's the main reason. Because like Kevin will play blinders. Like if you see today also, like from different difficult position, like he played unbelievable returns. So you cannot like take away Kevin. And also like if they field Setyavan and Hassan today, Mohammad Hassan, because they our pair already beat them in India Open. So like Bo is there actually. So Bo has like he comes up with very good strategies, and it works well. But right now it's also like blessing also like Gideon injury treatment. So because they have a very good habit of playing finals. It's just habit. If you are in that zone, like you will feel okay. This is my daily job. This is what I will do. Versus like the first timers.
Just remembered. So Charan and I were exchanging a few messages yesterday, and Charan told me that you see this time Satwik is going to break Kevin's wall.
He did. They managed. And after 4 match points, they did broke it after 4 match points.
After 4, but if you see today also like at the net, it was Satwik who is breaking the Kevin's wall, like close. Because like Satwik what's lately doing is like he's not giving pace back. He's like cutting the pace. He's doing like simple basic shots, just placing this side and that side. Whereas Chirag has very good angles. He will come up with the pace. So that is like
he intercepts really well.
Yeah, intercepts and he plays with the pace. For his bat angle and for his grip, he cannot twist that. It's with his skills. But for Satwik, he plays mixed doubles and all that. Like he will do this, he will do that. He can turn the racket. So those are the things like and different work in progress.
Yeah, and I think even that way, even Malaysia, I don't know, they chose Goa and Isudin, against whom Satwik and Chirag have such a record. I mean,
that one is like I don't know like why they choose. Oh, but again, so I read somewhere like Ricky Mayaniki, like who is the doubles coach. He was like at some badminton Asia Championship or somewhere during crucial match. He was like not happy with the performance of Aaron Chia partner Satwik something his name.
Yeah.
So they were coming in a very red hot form. They had defeated the Japanese pair in the previous match.
I think they have been the like form pair of the year, right? Goa and Isudin. So that is also there. We have a.
Given that the rankings are frozen right now, obviously it's very difficult to jump up, right? So they don't reflect the true rankings, their form.
And also for our players, like it's very difficult when they play with like shorter guys, because for them the racket is always like drive. For them it's very easy. When they play drive game, for us like both Satwik and Chirag are like above 6. They have to bend and play.
Yeah, so if that would go down,
like for 5 feet 4 inch or like 5 feet 5, it's a blessing for them. They don't need to bend at it's like you are just feeding up to his racket. Just drive karo.
Drive is better and smash में height better हो जाता है. So जैसे Satwik and Chirag have an advantage maybe in the smash, because that they can
yes,
do.
But like but like now no one are feeding smashed.
Yeah, very
No
small
one are
mark.
lifting.
Matches,
No,
honestly.
That is
yeah,
there.
no one are lifting. So, so that game is changed. So that's the reason like we have very bad record against like the players who are like shorter. Like they are very good at the
Hmm.
drive game. These guys is like work in progress because our guys muscle memory is like drive.
But that match was
But
the
right
end.
now,
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
but right now they're changing. Like even if they drive, right now they are doing okay. If you are driving, I will stop it. I will do the cross block. I will do that.
Hmm.
These habits actually these tournament. I feel like because I watch closely. I watched a lot of games. Like even in free time, I will play their matches and I will see like what are the improvements they did. So those are the improvements. So this will fetch their all round gameplay.
Hmm.
More likely they will play like a Hassan or like a Henry City one. Like at the end, that's how if they want to land up ideally in their career, that's how they're gonna like move towards. Not like Kevin or Gideon, like power.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Because
great
for them,
career, anyways. Hassan and Setyavan, yeah, legendary
yeah,
career.
because they realized like okay, at first they were like our duo was like power, like attack. Right now they are doing the variation. They realized okay, because power is working out at sometimes, but we are not having plan B. Right now, let's work on the plan B. Let's work on the placement than the power. And today game is like especially the difference and the way how the Kevin and Hassan they moved the Hassan and Kevin to the all the corners. It's very amazing.
Hmm. Yeah, and I think that Malaysian match, Satwik Chirag versus Go Isuddin, I think that was in a
Hmm.
way the turning point, right? Because before that we
Yeah,
had lost to Taipei the previous day, and then Lakshya Sen came up short, and then it was like it was
hmm.
all on that match, and that match we
Yeah,
won.
all on that match, and that too they come up like last time. I believe like Malaysian pair won against Satvik Chirag at
Yeah, they
Denmark
did.
Open or
Yes.
something. Yeah,
Yes.
Denmark Open. Like that day, Satvik was really pissed off. I was like, "Arey, it's our match, arey." We suddenly went blank. We didn't know like how we played. It's like if we are in that zone, like because they just changed the format of the game plan, and we are in the zone like what to play. And if you realize lately, like last previous matches, also like not in this tournament, earlier also there are some miscommunication. Like for one shuttle, both Satvik and Chirag are going for that shuttle, and like it happened. But now it's like as I said, like work in progress. It's now settling up with the more game plans and strategies. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Charan, if you don't mind, how did you feel in that Denmark match, Satwik Chirag versus Denmark, second game especially?
Second game, I was like, I thought just I was like, arey, yaar, bad habits are coming again. It's like I knew like, and especially during crunch situation, we lost so many points if Chirag is at the net. If you see like from 2017 or 2018, there was n number of matches. Even at the All England, we were leading like 21-20 or something at the like against Bowen Morgeson. And like up until then, we play well, and at those crunch matches, will will hit into the net. That's like okay, we are throwing that point. I thought okay, when Chirag hit that one shot, like when both the Denmark players are like the court is open actually, and Chirag hit it to the net. I was like, "अरे यार आ गया हमारा bad habits," and then it will go. If that scenario comes, it will like boom, 1, 2, 3 points. But
And
again, like they will believe, like I said, like it's in a transition mode, and these guys are now implementing and they are realizing okay, okay, they know how to play in the crunch situations, and they are learning that okay, why we lost in that crunch situation because we rushed to the point. Previously, they didn't rush for the point. They're thinking, okay, 2080, chalo, this is a kill, and if we finish, this is enough.
Now you have to always keep expecting kids coming back, coming back.
Yes.
And then
So they are
even
like, okay, placement. Then like unbelievable killer. Like
and
let them place and like we'll wait and so that like we can.
and
And
even
right now they are confident on the defense also.
yeah. And even the third game, I mean, third game maybe okay. Satwik had served brilliantly throughout the match, and then just at crunch, thoda sa, I guess the yips or whatever you call it, just lost a little bit of touch.
Yeah.
And then we 2017
And
becomes 2020, but then pulls out the flick. I mean, that was just
and flick. I was like expecting
He-
only one thing because
He was pretty
on
sure that it is going out, but it landed in.
oh, okay. I am pretty sure like I thought like okay he didn't do a flick serve to like a left-hander. I thought like the flick is coming, and I also prayed like it shouldn't be Matthias Christensen because on that day Matthias Christensen he played really well. That guy is very brilliant when it is when comparing with the like putting the shuttle just above the net. He's like his touch is very brilliant, especially he plays mixed doubles and he has wonderful skills. And in second set also, the Mathiansen, he's the one who kept his nerve cool. If the service is with Kim Astrup, definitely will win. Kim Astrup has like a lot of tendency. He's like hyperactive. He has that shaky nerves. And one more thing, right now, since Bo is there, and we got someone who is of high level caliber, who is a left hand sparing partner.
yeah, okay. That
Okay.
is also an
Those
interesting.
angles are also like very critical.
Very critical, yes.
That's actually a very interesting point that you now get to practice against a left-hander, world-class
Yeah.
left-hander in Matthias Bo. Yeah,
Who is there in our setup?
nobody.
Left-hander.
I think
Security.
Also, I think the communication channel is very transparent and very easy to communicate with Bo, right? As compared with some of the Malaysian or Indonesian coaches.
Yeah.
So maybe Satwik and Chirag and Bo, they understand each other pretty well. The chemistry is really great there.
Yeah. And like Satwik and Bo trains a lot with the serve return. Like when there is a time. Chirag meanwhile do some couple of exercises like Satwik and Bo trains Satwik like a lot of net chords. Because if you see when Satwik returns the serve, he will get the net chords. But for Chirag, it's always the push. He will return because it's up to his like racket holding skills. For him to generate that angles is kind of a difficult. So they are playing with their strengths and they are improving their strengths. So Bo is the guy like he knew okay, this guy can do this. So this guy can do this. So those are the different kind of assignments Bo is working with them. And and they had like 5 days of session before coming to Philippines Badminton Asia Championship. Satwik went to Mumbai and they trained at Mumbai. So yeah, those are the things which are helping a lot. And we need more sparring partners, to be honest. We can right now we are not getting good sparring partners.
yeah. So as more doubles comes up, hopefully we can get there, right? Because in singles we have that. Singles with so many players, there's no shortage at all.
Yeah. Because right now with the current setup, everyone got adjusted. Yeah. They knew their habits. They knew how they play. They knew how to win against them. Like what are the points? So yeah.
Yeah, even for Arjun, Krishna, Dhruv, it's like a good experience to take back, right? And we have a few more double players coming up. Sai Prateek, Ishan Bhattagar. We do have a good crop of players coming up, and I'm sure some of them would hit the potential that they they are
De-
already
def-
being talked about. So hopefully, good things to look forward to.
yeah, definitely they have to like.
By the way,
Yeah, it's
Charan,
like
any
yeah.
idea if there was like a big screening in the academy there in Hyderabad? All the
No,
students
I
in
know.
were watching together, or what? What was the
I, I,
scene?
I, I didn't know. I didn't have
Okay.
any idea. I
I
think
think
like most of the people right now, like yeah, right now the people who I know, they are not in academy right now. They're
okay.
staying away.
Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, we want to talk a little bit about the second doubles pair. I mean, they didn't win a match, but a few
Okay.
tough matches here and there. Yesterday maybe was a little disappointing. Krishna Vishnu ke baad mein.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have
But
any?
like this tournament, Krishna played. Krishna raised his bar.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good.
Yeah,
Mm,
because
Especially in the
it's
first match that they played, I think against the Malaysians. He
yeah,
was good.
yeah,
right.
Malaysians ke samne
Like
it was very good. Yeah.
yeah, it's like coaches know like okay in practice players will play like a lot of strokes, but it's up to the crunch situations how they deliver and how they adapt. So that's the reason, or like maybe that's for the surprise thing. Like both, like what you say, like sent Krishna and Arjun for the Malaysians, or like
For that surprise factor.
The
yeah,
surprise factor
Krishna and
with
Vishnu, because
Krishna Vishnu.
yeah, because Vishnu has like good skills. Like he can hit a hard smash and he can slice the smash.
Yeah.
So that variation is there while compared with like Dhruv and Arjun.
But I think for
So
Vishnu, it was slight bit of inexperience that came
yes,
in,
Mm,
yes,
and
yes.
he started getting a bit nervous towards
No,
the end of
nervous, nervous.
each game.
Yeah, yeah. For Krishna, he played in the PBL and he played along with Lee Yong Tae.
Hmm.
So he soaked the. He was like, okay, acha, I'm playing in the big stage. I know how to play.
For
But
Krishna,
Vishnu is
even during his junior days, he's been to bigger tournaments, right? He's been
yes,
to a
yes,
couple of World Junior Championship with Dhruv.
yes, yes,
He knows
yes,
what the big stage is.
yes, yes. Vishnu is also there, but again, like you said, like yeah, it's a matter of experience, like how and also like how to how know like how to deliver on the big stage.
Anyways, they do look like a very exciting team, and
Yeah,
obviously a lot more improvements
yeah.
uh,
More
are there.
variations. That's how coaches will see like what are their strength, what are their variations,
Mm.
and yeah, especially if you see Arjun and Dhruv, they are very good at the front, and they play middle strategy very well. Like they can push and play, but not like they don't have a giant smash killing ability. But like if for some players, if for some taller players, if they play push, they will get it because they cannot able to bend and retrieve it.
I like watching Arjun as well. Like he's got a
He's
good flat game.
very good flat game, and he's like very skillful.
Mm.
He's like he will create n number of openings, even in the serve return. Like he's like a master in like he do like lot of trick shots with ease. Like okay, you're doing serve. Okay, let me put it here.
Yeah, yeah. Probably again, like we were talking about, shorter stature maybe helps him
mm.
out in that sense.
I think we like to put our double teams like one short guy and one tall guy, right? I mean,
Yeah,
Satwik Chirag are both
Yeah,
tall, but other than that,
yeah.
we like that one short, one tall combination.
yeah,
Yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Kapil, even back in the day when like I used to play in a local academy here, it was the case then also. I'm talking about like 15, 20 years back.
mm.
So doubles team, there has to be one player in the front, one in the back, one
right.
short, one tall.
Yeah, shorter guy will take care of the control of the net.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
and taller guy from the
His
smashing from
main,
the back.
yeah, his main goal is to create a lift into the like taller guy. He will smash. That's the strat,
Mm.
but it works.
Yeah. So any favorite matches? We had so many matches across quarterfinal, semi-final, final. Anybody has any favorite matches? Favorite wins? Favorite matches? Pata nahi. I think
For me, against this Chinese Taipei,
Whose match? मतलब you mean the entire match or the?
No. For me, if you ask me about like Satwik Chirag doubles,
Okay.
I will say like they when they play against Lee Young and Ramcharan, that was my favorite match because like at the second set they played really well. I what I will do like I will put like I will do some screen recording and I will send like, so I said like okay, I feel like okay, our boys are in the groove, like the touches and the confidence. It's just like they came to the 19 all or something, and the net court didn't the shuttle touches the net and it didn't fall into their court. But like they were in the zone. I thought okay, our boys are in the zone. So that is my favorite match. Even though they lost, that's my favorite match.
I mean, that's a trademark Big Brother compliment, huh? Because even when you lost, that's when you were playing the best. Don't worry, that match was also yours.
But like, like if you watch closely, I see like they raised the tempo and Satwik smashes hard and Satwik did like a cross flicks and everything like so it's like okay, I will count it as like a 5. Okay, if you do a good serve, 1 smash. If it's like full platter. If you get a full platter, I will say okay, acha, you played well.
Vaibhav? Anyone?
For me, I think it'll be Shrikant and Anis and Donson.
Yeah, I was gonna say the
Uh,
same thing. Along with Satwik Chirag and Go Isuddin. Those were my 2 matches.
Satwik Chirag and
Go Isuddin against Malaysia.
Yeah,
Malaysian.
Malaysian.
Even that was good. Yes.
I mean, Antonsen match, I remember. I mean, because they were talking so much about the drift, and it was going also, that way. That Shrikant won the first game from the good end, then Antonsen won the game from the good end, and then now in the third game, Antonsen has the good end in the end, right? Decider में end में Antonsen will have the good end. So I was really worried कि okay, you can get 11 points, but he really needs a lead here, Shrikant. Without that, it can be a problem. But then the end change happened, and Shrikant initially got 3-4 points, and he just blazed through. I mean, I was literally counting the points there: 7 points left, 6 points left, 5 points left. That was.
I actually thought that match might be very dangerous because Antonsen was coming in with a great deal of motivation. So he had lost the previous day,
exactly,
and then he lost to Shrikant, I think, in one of the European tournaments. So obviously he was raring to get back to him, and all the Danish badminton community's eyes were fixed on him for him to deliver. So there was a lot of pressure on him. So
okay, doing it again. ये meeting का ये बड़ा problem है यार. क्या करें? I hope you can hear us, guys. Just gonna share it again. Copy. Control C. Okay. Okay, guys, you can subscribe in the meantime. This problem we have with Zoom, because it is what it is. We tried solving, but I didn't really find a better solution. So that's why it is there. Vaibhav is here. Mera video bhi, I'll just start. Okay, आजा Vaibhav. Yes, भेजा है राम को भी. If he, I don't know if he's seen it, but I've sent it.
I also.
तो भी एक anyways, yeah, we were close to wrapping it up only.
Yeah.
एक बार वापस भेज देता हूँ just in case. Control C.
But I've been remembering your celebrations from Neeraj's golden moment, Kapil.
Yeah.
I've been asking.
I mean, I can.
Them your.
Yeah, I can show the video. Video show करने में कुछ problem नहीं है. The only thing is the video is this inverted. मतलब it's inverted. That is the only thing. But ठीक है, wait. Charan is here, तो उसके बाद we'll do it.
Also, Nitish is asking you to get a paid amount for paid Zoom subscription.
Yeah, get us to
So-
1,000 subscribers at least, guys. Get us to 1,000. थोड़ा तो monetization कुछ तो चालू करे.
He let him sponsor it for us. इतना तो कर सकते हैं ना? He's been one of our.
Or even that is even better. Yeah.
Right, Nitish?
Welcome back, Ram. Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
We have to. We don't have the paid subscription. That's why this thing happens.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
No problem. Yeah, I'm just testing. Satwik is testing me back. He's like, okay, sir, we enjoyed a lot. it's like Telugu dialogue, comedian dialogue. Okay, sir, we enjoyed a lot. We'll see next time. He just said, look, we enjoyed a lot.
they'll by the way playing Thailand, I guess, next, if you know.
I don't know, like,
Okay.
the next decision. Maybe they might withdraw because they need some time, right, to celebrate at least. This is the time all the politicians will call.
Oh yeah. They'll be busy, completely busy.
Yeah.
I'm sure PM Modi is also going to call the entire team and meet them for sure.
Oh, it's already
Yeah,
happened.
definitely.
It's already happened. I saw comments in
All
the.
happened, right?
Something happened already.
Yeah, Anurag Thakur, our sports minister, announced like 1 crore package for the team. So, wow. I was like,
1 crore package for the entire team, right? Yeah, I mean there'll be.
the entire team.
Yeah, I think
It's
there's.
not cricket. It's not cricket like 1 crore per person. But like we'll get there. We'll get there one day.
No, I mean you get 1 crore per person in Olympics. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
I mean, if you combine everything else, Andhra government did it. Now national government will do it. Then other governments will do
Andhra
it.
government, okay. Our government is.
Oh, sorry.
Our government is not in a good position. we are in losses.
So, by the way, when you say our government, you mean Telangana or Andhra? Maybe I have to.
Andhra
Only.
Andhra.
Because Hyderabad is now in Telangana, I guess, right? But
yeah, Hyderabad is in Telangana.
But okay. Yeah, but so Andhra will do it, Telangana will do it, National will do it.
That's secondary part. That's secondary part. But like, but one main thing is like if the players get like good recognition, it's good for badminton actually.
Yeah, and
so it will set up a bar.
It motivates everybody upcoming as well, right? I mean, you have to see a future there for the
parents and everyone. Like you will see a big generation trend. Like that's how badminton become popular, right? So that's the history of us. Like Prakash sir won, and then later followed on by Gopichan, and then All England. So based on that, that's the reason like we have more inclination towards singles than doubles because we didn't have the results. So yeah, this is like a stepping stone.
Yeah. So great week. I mean, week of a lifetime for everyone.
Correct.
Where it went.
And we'll meet next time at Sudirman Cup. that is one pending.
Yeah, when is that?
During Commonwealth Games, I'm sure we beat Malaysia here. So Malaysia, we had beaten in the last Commonwealth Games also. So I'm sure Malaysia is daring to get back to us. And
Malaysia will be like, yeah, we have to be like, yeah. I strongly believe like only 2 singles, women's singles, men's singles, and mixed doubles. Those are my 3 bets if we want to like win against Malaysia this time because they will definitely come back stronger in men doubles and women doubles and Lee Zizia. Oh my god!
Yeah, but I think we'll have a chance.
The 4 ties are going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because we have a chance everywhere, right? Because even Trisha and Tanisha are now really coming up, and they have also done a lot. So Sudirman Cup and Commonwealth Games, Both, I think we
Yeah.
have a very good chance there. Even though Lee Ziljia maybe is a little scary right now.
Yeah,
Mm.
and we have to see, but like Malaysia definitely will come like as like like we are coming to take revenge. That's their approach. Rather than like last time they were like, Acha, relax. We have like world class players and we'll win. This is a cakewalk for us. But right now, like it's not. Yeah.
Last time they had 3 Olympic silver medalists in the team.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
And their men's doubles team and mixed doubles team. All of them had silver medals from Rio. Still, we were able to beat them. So let it be that case. I think
Yeah.
it's going to be interesting only if nothing else.
And anyways, this is the biggest, right? I mean, this is eventually the World
Yeah.
Championship. We are world
Of course.
champions now. I mean, you are
Yeah,
the
world champion.
yeah. We
Yeah,
as a
we are world champions.
yeah.
We have to celebrate like that.
Yes, we are
Just
the
like
world champions. We are as a nation the
yeah,
world champions, and you are the elder brother of a world champion. You have a world
I
champion in
am
the family.
listen to me, Phil. I am saying now when you have to be ambitious, how about a clean sweep in Commonwealth Games?
अरे यार,
हाँ
lovely.
हाँ ड्रीम्स से ही होता है सब कुछ. We have to dream. And anyways,
Yeah,
England has gone down, right? So it's like only Malaysia. But Singapore is there. Okay, Singapore has come up if England has gone down.
yeah, Singapore is there. Yeah,
But not like unrealistic totally.
Hmm.
Could be a possibility.
Yeah, I mean, ठीक है. Okay,
but Brian Young, Canada.
Yeah, men's singles is going to be very interesting for sure. We
Yeah.
already have spoken about it in one of our previous live streams. Men's singles is going to be crazy.
And Sudhirman Cup,
Yeah,
do you know the dates, Weber?
2023, I believe.
It is this year.
Oh, 2023. Okay, okay.
2023. Because
okay.
last year only it happened, I think.
But
I think Thomas Cup and Sudhirman Cup last year happened together, right? Yeah, at the Denmark.
Yeah.
So last year Thomas Cup was of 2020 and Sudhirman Cup happened for 21. So it alternates.
Alternate.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, so take Sudhirman Cup is pretty far. That is also another essentially a world championship only in a way. But yeah, Thomas Cup has the much bigger history, and I guess it's generally considered more prestigious in any case.
Yes.
Thomas and
and we'll be very happy if this followed up with like Asian Games also, like Asian Games also have like a team event, right?
Yeah, men's and women's team events.
Yes, same like that. So
yeah, so actually we'll go into the Asian Games as the Thomas Cup champions. So in a way, we are the favorites, right? Asian Games team medal ke Asian. You have to say we are the favorites. How can you say the world champions are not the favorites?
Yes, we have to say that. We have to project.
We are the favorites.
Yeah, we are the champions, no matter what. It's unreal, man. Now I'll go and talk with the coaches here, like local coaches. Like they are from Indonesia. They're like
okay, Ram or Charan, let me just ask you this. I mean, when Satwik started playing, did you guys ever dream this big? I mean, it must have changed later, right? Or were you dreaming right from the day he picked up a racket?
Okay. I think you might not know this story. Like I believe in destiny. In 2009, I believe. So like in 2009, it's World Championship, Hyderabad World Championship. So there was like a serious man doubles match between China and Korea. China won like 28-26 something in the third set. After that, Kaiyun and what is it? Left-hander. Olympic gold medalist. The Kaiyun partner. He's a very famous, the left-hander. I'm not recollecting. Not Jangnan. Very, very famous. Like he has a very powerful smash, lefty smash. Okay. So after that, like Kaiyun throws a racket into the crowd. And my dad collected it. If you cut it short, like that was Satwik Sairaj's first racket.
Wow. Wow, that's a story.
Yeah. So after that, like he won like a local under 10 tournament. So that's
Journey, that's a journey, right?
yeah,
From catching a racket to throwing a racket today. I mean, that's the stuff
yeah,
of dreams.
yeah. That's there for the biopic.
Yeah.
That's a,
I think as well as probably Satwik should close the loop. The day he becomes world champion, he should do the same. Someone in the crowd
Yeah,
tell him.
someone. Yeah, perfect for the like for the movie movie
That's how
thing.
he close the loop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
by the way,
So right from playing from like cement courts in Amlapuram to like playing in like highest level.
mm.
Mm.
Next.
By the way, I saw some comment that even Bai has announced some rewards. Not sure how
Oh,
much,
nice,
but
nice.
at least the comment said it
Yeah.
was pretty big. But then I think he's deleted it. Maybe it was a mistake. So I'm not 100% sure.
But
But
see, it will be a trend. Like I see, like a lot of people in the Twitter are tweeting it. So yeah,
yeah,
it's very good for badminton.
it's again there, and they are actually saying okay, okay, I won't say the amount because it's not confirmed, but amount is at least the chat says is pretty huge. But okay, that's fine. Those are all side things, as you said. The trophy
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the
Uh,
trophy is the trophy.
Yeah.
And
So
on personal note, I really like the coaching squad, like bench squad. Like Vimal Kumar sir is there, like and Siyadat is there, and Vijay Deep sir is there. See, Vijay Deep sir is like, yeah, yeah. So many people will throw comments in social media, but Vijay Deep sir is like
The
he he's
choreography also, like
yeah
he was
he
chilling with everyone
yeah
and hugging, high fiving.
yeah.
I
And if you see like when they are saying Bharat Mata Ki and boy is saying Jai. I have
no,
that clip like
well,
boys saying Bharat Mata Ki means Jai, and he's the one who took the first gold medal. He's standing in the front. He's like, and the prize ceremony distribution is also like from the Denmark player, like ex-player. He's now the current president, right?
yeah,
He's
Paul
from
Eric
Denmark.
Oyolason.
Yeah. They were like exchanging, they were like laughing.
Yeah,
You are raising.
I mean, yeah, actually, I had shared this story in on Twitter, but I shared it in the night. You know, the president, Paul Eric Hoyalason, he was the one who I watched for the first time in the Thomas Cup. So, I mean, I remember
Oh,
like in 1996, I looked it up 1996. I was like a 12-year-old kid and I'm just surfing channels. And channel surfing karte karte, I just happened to land on the Thomas Cup. And it was the semi final only. Denmark versus China, and Paul Eric Hoyolason, he won that first match after being a game and 13-1 down. So 13-1, and that
okay.
was like that 15-point game.
Yeah, yes, I knew that.
Yeah, so that
Yeah.
15-point game.
13-1 is like amazing. Oh
So
my
I
god.
mean,
Mother of comebacks.
yeah, so I mean, for me, it was like that was like the first Thomas Cup I watched over there, and after that, the coaches were just gushing what we did, and Denmark was they reached sort of for the first time there in that after the format change, and now 26 years later, India beat Denmark to get there for the first time. So for me, it was like also great memories, coming back. From childhood
Nice.
when I didn't know anything about badminton. Honestly, I was just surfing channel. I just happened to see it. I knew the scoring system, but other than that, nothing much.
And also on personal note, I thought like Gopi sir should be there because
Hmm.
he also done a lot of things, lot for the badminton.
Hmm.
So
Was the
like
fountain.
we get yeah Vimal, if Vimal sir is there, and like it's like for them they might have dreamed like when we will get a medal at Thomas Cup, like
Hmm.
silver or something, right?
Hmm.
For them to stand on the podium, it's like, "Arey yaar, this is good for life," right? Because from the coach's point of view, to be honest, they don't get the Olympic gold medal or something like that, right?
Hmm.
It's only in this case only they can get the gold medal.
Hmm.
So it's like
And
huge achievement.
and again, I actually read in the field only where there was a story where they said that after the semi final, Prakash Padakone called Vimal Kumar. Okay, and
Okay.
last time India had reached the semi final, it was in 1979 when we lost to Denmark. We lost 7-2 to Denmark, and that was a time when Padukone was playing. Padukone was the leader of our team. Morten Frost was playing for them, and Padukone beating Morten Frost was like one of our 2 wins. So Padukone calls here, and Vimal Kumar basically says, "Ke you guys played them the semi-final in '79. We took the revenge for you today, Prakash."
Wow. We seriously need at least a documentary, boy. Lot of emotion, lot of raw emotion.
It's
Too
unbelievable.
good, Asaf.
Hey,
Too good.
we can't really say much, right? It's just
Yeah.
just flowing with emotion. That's what happens. I mean, it is we are the world champions, right? It is the biggest tournament
Yes.
there is,
Yes.
and you can't. And everybody was there. Everybody played, and we were at least looked at as the underdogs in quarters, semis, finals. I think all three, right? Most people except maybe Indians looked at us as underdogs, and we pulled it out. And incredible, just everybody contributing, incredible matches.
Especially when we are going head to head with Indonesia.
Hmm. Yeah, the kings of badminton, so to speak, Indonesia, the
Yeah.
historical kings of badminton.
Especially for the team event. For the Thomas Cup. More precisely for the Thomas Cup. They are not that good for like
Uber
Sudirman
Cup.
Cup or like Uber Cup.
Yeah, women's
They
team
are
is
like
a.
Indonesia. Yeah. Indonesia is like designed for Thomas Cup.
Yeah, and
I think it's going to take some time to still sink in. मतलब अभी तक भी it is somewhat unbelievable, right?
हाँ इसीलिए we are still searching, right? और क्या बोले? What more should we say? I mean, because we remember, right, wherever we discussed this, and I at least remember that Indonesia was like the one team I was scared of. Indonesia and maybe Denmark to some extent, because like they had like 3 good singles players, and Indonesia especially doubles also was so strong, and
And also during our semi-finals Denmark match, I seriously prayed it shouldn't be beating us. And luckily they fed like they sent
Gemke.
Rasmus Gemke, who is like on paper he is really strong, but like if it is Vittingus will give all the things for his physical effort. Like
the
it's
heart is there. Heart is
yeah.
enormous. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like you have to be there 1 hour and you have to fight for each and every point, and then you have to take a game from. Otherwise, he won't he won't give the game. But like Keely, like yeah, for some reason everything got like click.
And
Yeah,
Gem.
if it is in the place, if it is written in destiny, it's for India. It's the time and it happens.
Yeah,
That's
our time
it.
is now.
I will say like our time is now.
Our
And
time is
like
now.
when will Kevin will hit a smash to the net when it is lifted to the net? I was like I thought I could catch a आ गया हमारा दिन आ गया अपना टाइम आएगा
मेरा दिन आएगा हमारा दिन आएगा आ गया है
यही है टाइम
And Gemke honestly thoda he collapsed a little bit after in the pressure, especially when Pranoy got injured. I think he was affected a little bit. Gemke also got affected a little bit by there also, but yeah, he sort of collapsed a bit.
He hasn't played much this year.
Yeah,
and
it's
also
a first tournament, right? First tournament for the year.
And also I think maybe he pulled some cramps or something, like the way he walked after the match. Maybe we didn't know, but like yeah, because the way how he played in the first set, he didn't replicate anything in the second and third. It's like only Pranay dictating the terms, but like yeah.
And second में तो सीधा that straight away that 11-1 lead, right? I mean, got to be. And Pranoy was just unbeatable there, just powerful, very big presence.
He was actually standing in there and dictating the shuttle. Okay, go this side, next time go that side, go drop now. So he's not even moving fastly, and like like.
And he
played actually.
And he didn't even have the energy to celebrate Pranoy after the Denmark match. Malaysia के बाद he was like so pumped up, but Denmark के बाद Gemke के बाद he was just so relieved that okay, I finally did it, and he essentially sort of just collapsed there. I mean, in the arms of his teammates. And those HSP chants. I mean, next time there's a tournament in India, HSP is ringing all around the stadium. No doubt on that.
See, like you know, like I went for the US Open 2017, I believe. That's when Kashyap and Pranay played the finals.
Hmm.
For the first game, he is playing with Lee Yoon, some guy from the Korean. He's like 30 years old. Like he he's like a monster of retrieving the shuttle. So Pranay was down in the third set. We and our friends, like couple of friends, we chatted in the crowd like, "Come on, Pranay! Come on, Pranay! Come on, Pranay!" And okay, after match, Pranay said, "Luckily, Anna and friends came, so it helped me a lot." So it's like some players have that zone, like
Yeah.
when they are down crunch situation, like Virat Kohli, he likes to play when there is a crowd.
Hmm.
Yeah,
He needs that pump.
yeah,
He
in
needs a
that
pump.
category, like Pranay will come in that category. Like
Needs that
yeah,
adrenaline going, which is what he played on
yeah,
yesterday, right? Full
yes,
adrenaline going in.
yes,
Okay.
yes. He's
Right.
that guy.
By the way, do you have any idea by chance about how serious that injury was? If it would have affected him today? If you by chance know, I don't know.
I don't know, but what I knew from like sources that like he's not 100% fit.
He's not.
He's not 100% fit. It's like the injury was there, and now it will. But the main thing is like just for the head to head, and like if you see Priyanshu in the squad, like Indonesians belief itself will go high.
Yeah,
They are
that
like
is true. So you had to
yeah,
field him. I mean, the form he was in, and
yeah,
even the way he
yeah,
played
yeah.
yesterday after the injury, you just had to
Yeah,
field
yeah,
him.
yeah. Maybe the same similar situation. It's not like uh, a regular cramp or a regular twist.
Hmm.
It's it's more than that.
It makes it even more important, right? That we ended up in
Yeah,
ended at 3-0. Otherwise, could have
yeah,
been this.
yeah.
Yes, yeah.
But we never know. Like even sometimes players will play even with the pain.
Hmm.
Because if they feel if that's their moment, they'll play.
What must be what 9 a.m. now? How much?
Although
Now?
Srikanth replied to someone that Pranoy, I don't know, yesterday on Twitter only,
That
some
is fine,
official from.
right? Huh?
Uh, yeah,
But Weber, that is so
yeah,
you have to project, na? I mean, you can't say he is
yeah,
injured, right?
yeah.
For the
Even
Indonesia,
even I will say he's fine, but like you are asking about percentage, right? Like he's not 100% fine.
exactly.
Hmm.
Like
Mm. Yeah.
All
recovery
right.
wise.
So Charan, what 9 a.m. there? 9:30.
No, not yet. 7:45.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Acha, you are
Yeah.
not in New York.
He get a couple.
Hmm.
Let's allow some time for him to
Um,
also,
well,
Charan also to recover and get some
yeah,
sleep.
that's what even I'm saying. He'll also need breakfast and
I don't sleep. I will right away go to the. Here there is one local tournament going on. Slok is playing here.
hmm.
Yeah.
Shlok, by the way, guys, is
So
Arjun's former partner. So both Shlok and Ram are playing in a local tournament in US.
Slok is playing tournament. I am also playing tournament. Not both Slok and Ram.
Okay, yeah. Separately, okay, not combined. Okay, I get it. Separately.
Their league is different. Our league is different.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Good luck
Okay.
for the tournaments also,
Yeah.
Charan.
We
Ah,
already lost. We already won the
You already
hearts
lost.
yesterday.
and yeah, Charan, by the way, anytime you want to come, the channel is open. Yeah, anytime you want to join us, it's been
Yes.
a huge pleasure talking with you, Charan.
Yes.
Sure,
It was
sure,
an
sure.
honor to have
Next
you.
next time we'll talk more about our doubles. This time, I thought like this time like Uber Cup also like will have more chance, but like yeah, it's also work in progress, right?
Yeah.
Uber Cup women's singles team.
Yeah, singles needs to come up a bit, but we'll
Yeah,
see.
I think Unnati. I believe Unnati has that like
Yeah,
X factor or like a caliber
Mm.
to to deliver on the big stage and compared
It's still
to
very raw. I
other.
mean, it's
Yeah,
a long
yeah, yeah,
wait for her.
yeah.
just 14,
For
right?
us,
But like,
Hmm.
yeah,
where her capabilities lie, where the potential lies.
Hmm.
how to.
Yamini has been asking this question again and again. Well, Yamini, I don't know honestly.
Exactly.
check to see if the entire women's squad was there or not. So not sure
Yeah,
if
I think, and everyone are there,
yeah.
right? Like,
Sindhu
at the
was
final
with the
hug, like,
entire women's team till last night, but today if she was there in the stadium, not sure.
who's Sindhu? Sindhu might not be there cheering. Yeah, he's like,
She was with the
he's like
team
a
till last night. That's why.
yeah, yeah, they'll stay with this. Sindhu has like lot of commitments, like she's
Hmm.
so. So
Yeah,
it's better that like all our Indian women teammates are there. We can give action because like they deliver so much for the badminton and they can take that leverage. Sindhu, Saina, they are in that next category that like we shouldn't complain. Hey, you didn't come to cheat.
Yeah,
exactly.
their own.
Yeah, it was awesome. And Sindhu also, by the way, did a full Yuba Cup review yesterday, right, on the BWF channel. I think she talked in the end a little bit that India will win, or I'm hoping India, something
Mm.
she said like that India will win. So she was there full supporting. May or may not be there in the stadium. We don't know. But yeah, anyways,
Yeah,
that's a different topic. But
yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Like for players like them, like to spend like 5 hours. Instead, they will do like gym and the recovery and all. That's the process, right? Even they might watch on TV and they can cheer because, in their busy schedule, it's very difficult for them to allocate.
yeah,
That's what happens in the team events also. Like sometimes some people will say, "Hey, why these guys are not there?" Because their schedule was designed in such a way that the tournaments next are coming follow, and they have to do the gym session and the recovery. That's the reason some people like they don't go to the stadium and cheer
yeah. And
because it will like
and yeah,
it will give them a
Sindhu at least did announce
yeah.
that she is playing the Thailand Open. I don't know if it starts in 2 days. Yeah, she did
Okay.
yesterday preview pe she said that she is staying in Bangkok to play the Thailand Open. So I think that's
Is that 500 open?
I'm not
Thailand
sure.
300,
500 open, yes.
500 open.
Mm. Yeah, so I
Actually,
think this we can.
Thailand gave us two titles. Two titles. Thailand. South Africa.
Yeah, I mean that was the
Lucky
first.
still.
Yeah, for those who don't remember what Charan is saying is Satwik Chirag's I think first Super Series tournament,
Thailand.
right? First
Yeah.
BWF tournament,
First Super 500.
first Super 500.
That day, I don't know, man, how they played. That was Sathik's strategy that day. They said, like,
They defeated the world champions in the final, Lee
yeah,
Liu.
Mm.
And
Lily.
previous rounds also, I think a couple of like top 10 teams.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
I remember that
yeah.
final was the day I decided I need men's doubles Olympic tickets for the semi-final and the final. That was the day I decided that I need to buy men's doubles tickets as well because schedule it was very difficult to fit, but we fit it. But yeah, then obviously we all know what happened in Tokyo.
That was also like a good final. Like they adopted well. They keep on ducking and they retrieved the shuttle like sitting on the floor. Both Chirag and Satvik. that was like instant strategy. They thought, okay, what will be a difficult position for us because the opposite players are also like 6 foot tall. They thought, okay, if we retrieve from this angle, it will be difficult for us. So it will apply for them also. So
Me too, Sagi.
they just squatted and retrieved.
Yeah, but men's doubles with those moments are great, huh? When you're retrieving from the
Yeah,
ground, or where Chirag, I think today went and got a racket in between.
yeah,
Those are just amazing
yeah.
moments.
Angles is more than smash and power. Like, yeah, that's how the like. I mean, like, yeah, even commentators like your Viber mentioned, like, it's commentators' duty to spread that knowledge.
Hmm.
It's like right now, till now, like, the knowledge with like regular badminton fans is that for the doubles, it's a smash and drop, not that. It's more than that. It's a lot of dimensions. But once you know about that, like those dimensions, you will feel areva, like, okay, that's why he didn't play this shot. That's why he didn't do. Like, In commentary also they will say, "Hey, it's a shame he missed that shot." What is a shame? What is a cheap point? Yeah, they tried to place it like, even if it hit the net, they will say it's a cheap point. Net court, net area. Like, yeah, they should say like what player is thinking, what he's trying to place. Like, yeah, if the more knowledge goes through the commentary, then doubles will be like maza hai.
Hmm.
More
Commentary.
knowledge, more angles.
They can even have some pre and post shows, right? Maybe, hopefully, in some time, like they do in cricket, where they have much
Yeah,
more time for analysis.
analysis.
Yeah, hopefully someday we
Yeah,
can hope.
Problem with that is like you generally don't know when the entire series of matches are going to end, right?
yeah.
So probably that is one of the issue. But yeah,
Pre-show to
obviously
hai.
as you have to.
Pre-shows are always there, at least, if not post as well, right?
Yeah. But pre-show, post-show, with someone who is fresh and brings a fresh perspective to the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who knows stuff. Matlab,
Yeah,
who can also
yeah.
talk a little
We,
bit.
we can hire for the Pranajari Chopra. He, he
I'm off
analyzes very well.
of battery. I think my system is going to get closed anytime
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Anyways,
Let then.
all right, guys.
Bye.
Had a
We
lot
are
of
world champions again.
yes,
We are world
world
champions.
champions, and also thanks to everyone in the chat, guys. I saw some Malaysian fans as well, Indonesian fans as well.
Drum
Thanks,
roll.
thanks a lot, guys. We have learned from your teams only, and we are now coming up, and we have had your
Yeah,
coaches as well. So lot of
yes,
fun and
yeah.
great
Long
day.
live badminton.
Yes. We shall be back soon.
Yeah, Jane.
They-
All right, bye.
Bye. Uh,
End हो गई stream.